the recording. Okay, so previously I was talking about the attribute table, the data about data, right? So once I have the shape file of the country in the form of provinces, you can see here I have around 8 administrative levels of for the whole country, right? This is the Sindh province, the Balochistan, the Punjab. This is the KP, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Previously it was Northwestern Frontier Province. That's why it is written here. You can see in this, look at this in the attribute table. If you click this most left column, the whole row will be selected and you will get to know that where is this information on the shape file or the map, right? Just like this. Okay, secondly, as the information is written here with the column header of name 1. So if I am willing to, now this Azad Kashmir is selected, right? So if I want to deselect it, you have to go to this tools toolbar. Okay, at this tools toolbar, and you can see clear selected feature, right? And once you click this, the feature will be deselected. So I think let's discuss firstly about the metadata, then I will discuss about the selection procedure of the shape files, right? Okay, so if I want to mention those information, those name or the those label over here, so for that I have to go right click on the respective layer, then right click and see for the properties. And then you will have a dialog box here like this one. Okay, so you have to go to labels, fine, and then firstly check this one, label the feature in this layer, and the label field should be the one you are willing to mention on the map. And just like if I mention name 0, apply and OK, you will see that each administrative part of the country is labeled as Pakistan because the name 0 belongs to the country name. Fine. So if you want to label the respective province name, as these are actually the provinces of the country, so you should firstly to know that which field I should mention here. To see that the provinces name belong to which field, for that you have to go to the attribute table. Just like you can see here, the Azad Kashmir, Balochistan and all that belongs to name 1, right? So again, I would have to go to the properties dialog box, and then I have to open the label for or against name 1. Then you can change the formatting over, over here as well if it's not properly visible. As far as the color is concerned, you can make it bold, underline, italic and all that stuff we mostly follow for the formatting of the writing, right? Apply and OK. Now you can see the labels are mentioned somehow correctly as in Balochistan, Punjab, Northwestern Frontier Province. Then again, FATA, it's federally administrative tribal areas. Then this is the FCT, Federal Capital Territory, which is basically the federal of the country, Islamabad. And these are the regions of Azad Kashmir, including all the around 10 to 12 districts. And then we have Northwestern Frontier Province, which is now Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, KPK, and this northern area, and this is actually Gilgit Baltistan right now. Fine. Is everything fine till now? Please.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Thanks. As you right click on the label, this particular layer, you have option here to keep your features labeled or checked or unchecked. If you just click once, it will remove the labels, and again if you check it, it will bring back the labels. But the condition is that the label should be tick mark there from the option I told you earlier, this one, right? Okay, so only it's only the case that you can label or unlabel your field. Okay, so now this was the country level map for the whole country, one single shape file. Then I brought this type, this one, the province level map. This is administrative level 1. Again, over it. Uh, okay, okay. Now let me once tell you that what is the order of the layers. Just like administrative level 1 is above this 0, you can see whether both of them are on, but you can see the administrative level 1 is visible in this way, right? Let me change its visibility a bit. Now look at this. The administrative level 1 is now properly visible, which are actually provinces, and this was hidden. This is just because of the order of layer. If you keep this administrative level below the administrative level 0, it will diminish. Fine. So this is actually the order of the layers. If you want to show something on the front, you have to keep that respective layer on above. Fine. Okay. Now let me add another layer from the same shapefile. I downloaded and extracted to the journal folder previously from the downloaded from the Diva GIS, right? You can download the same amount of information from the geographical administration, one of the authentic source for shapefile, just like uh, GADM shapefiles, right? There are a number of other sources as well, but most commonly we use this Diva GIS and geographic administration source of the for the shape files. Fine. Here you can see, go to the data. Fine. And then you can search, you can download the spatial data by country. One of the option which is given here in this geographic administration web page, once you select the country, just like Pakistan, and then I am freely with the choice to download any level data for the any level, like for level 0 it will be downloaded separately, level 1, 2, 3, right? So you can download this data from this source as well. There are other number of sources as well, but most commonly we use this Diva GIS and geographic administration. Okay, so now coming to this administrative level 2, and now you can see the divisions, right? Here in Pakistan, the administrative setup is so that one division comprises of 5 to 6 districts, right? So these are actually the divisions. And if you want to see that how many divisions are particularly within one province, you can bring this province level map over and make it hollow, change the color, then you will be easily able to see that how many divisions are there within the premises of Punjab, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These might be changed now because this shapefile represents a bit earlier information. As we go through that, the names are mentioned, those of earlier as NWFP and northern areas, which is now KP and GB, Gilgit Baltistan. Fine. So again, if you want to see the administrative level or map of the districts, then you can add once again, go to the add data. Okay, let me go through the comments once if anybody has any query. Kashif sir, we had introduction previously in the previous session, but yes, for Kashif sir, you guys are kindly requested to, if you are convenient to mention, kindly mention your country name, please, so that just to have an idea from where you belong to. In the comment box, you can, I think, I mean, right there. Okay. Okay, now going to this. Okay, before uh, opening the administrative level 3 map, once I would like to tell you guys that how you can connect the respective folder, just like as I click to this button and add data, it leads me to this particular folder of shapefile. If I go back, you can see there is a list of folders, and I am actually within the directory of the downloads. And if you go to this drop down menu, you can see I have, as I usually work through this GIS interface. So I have a number of folders connected to my data service directory, right? If you have any new folder you want to connect where your data is present there and you want to connect that folder, so here is actually this icon with the plus sign showing the tooltip of connect to folder. Once you click it, you will see this type of the dialog box, connect to the folder. Just like if one of the folder is there in my drive D, if I click this drop down menu, then you can see I have drives here. Uh, yes, this PC, fine. So we have the drive disk C and D. Okay, I select the drive D and then I click one of the folder I want to get connected as just like EPE, fine. So once the folder is selected, hit the button OK. Then any next time when you are going to add data, once you click this, if you go back and go to this drop down menu, you will surely see the folder name with the EPE. You will find it will be connected somewhere. Fine. Okay. Let me check it and show you where is that actually. There's a long list, I think, and that's why yeah, it's here. Fine. The drive D and EPE. Fine. So as far as the data is concerned, I was showing you it is within the downloads and within the shapefile folder. And let's open this Pakistan administrative level shapefile, administrative level 3 map in the shapefile format. So you can hit this add button or double click this and you will see the administrative level 3 map of the country showing the administrative boundaries of the districts, right? Okay, now I would like to listen from you guys. Is everything fine till now? If you guys have any question, you are please welcome to ask or you want to share anything, please. Thank you, Abdullah sir. Sure, fine. It's very a very fundamental concept, very basics. Okay, now I would like to go through some of the geospatial analysis that we perform on the vector data. Uh, okay, firstly, the selection of data or the shapefile. Just like I have the shapefile or the boundary of the federal capital territory of the country, which is Islamabad, the federal capital of Pakistan. Once I zoom in there by the same amount of process that how to know that where is some particular district with the name. By the same way you can right click and go to this properties, fine. From this dialog box you can see the labels, tick mark this label, and as we see this is the administrative level 3, so you have to select name 3, fine. So once you hit this apply and OK button, then easily you can see the districts names here, right? So we have Rawalpindi and Islamabad here, fine. So if you want to see the districts within the divisions, so the same amount of practice is required to repeat as I told you earlier, like administrative level 2 are the divisions. So you have to keep this administrative level map above from the districts, keep both of them on and make this one layer as hollow, but change the color so that you can identify the boundary of the division, so that you may have an idea that how many number of districts are within one division. Just like as an example, uh, to this layer, if I go to this and label the function, you can see it's showing Pakistan everywhere just because within the properties, the label field is selected as name 1, right? So as it is name 2, so For name 2, it will show the name of the division. So you can see here for Rawalpindi division, it's showing 1, 2, 3, and 4 districts right now. But recently, this particularly this Rawalpindi district is subdivided into the district Rawalpindi and district Murree. Fine. So you can have some reliable sources where you can get these updated shape files, and we can create ourselves the shape files of our desire, right? Most of the time our study area is not so large as far as the districts and divisions are there, so we have to make our shape files ourselves, right? So okay, just as an example, if I have to eliminate this Rawalpindi division separate from the whole map, what I have to do is there are a number of methods I can do for this is right click. The first way, right click and go to this select feature. This will get selected in this color, right? This is the first method. Right click and select feature and go to this layer from which the data is selected, and go to the selection and create layer from the selected feature. Once you hit this, it will create a new layer here. Fine. But again, to make sure it, go to the selection and make this the only selectable layer. Fine. So this will make sure that the selectable layer is created separately. Fine. So now this is the selectable layer which is extracted from the larger map, right? This is the one way how you can extract or eliminate, or you can extract your shape file from the larger one map. Fine. Okay, this is the one method. The secondly, how you can do the same amount uh, of required shape file from the selected. Again, click this and it will get deselected. Okay, just like I want to select this division. I think this one is Multan. I hope so. This one is Lahore division. Anyhow, okay. So right click, select feature. Now I'm going to extract this shape file out of this whole map. Fine. So once the feature is selected by this process, select feature. Now go to the geoprocessing menu bar, and from there select this clip tool. Fine. Most of the time we use this clip tool when we have to extract some information from the larger amount of information. But as a trick or tip, you can see here that the layer from which I have selected this respective region here, for the both fields, for the input and for the clip feature, you have to put the same layer here, right? Once you hit this button, okay, you will see that this region will be extracted and make a new layer above all of these. Just look at this. If you uncheck this layer, you can see this layer is here. Okay. So if you have a global map and you have selected any region and it's not properly visible and it disappears anyhow. So how you can view that? Just right click and click this zoom to layer, then this particular layer will be displayed. Fine. Okay. By the same way, if you want to see any other layer like this administrative level 3 map, if it's not getting zoom out properly, then again you have to follow this way to zoom to the layer. Then you can see the whole map. Fine. So this was just one procedure that how you can eliminate or extract your study area from the whole map. Is this fine till now? Okay,
Yes,
thanks.
sir.
Yeah, thanks. It's very basic, but although I have to go for this. Okay. Secondly, now right click and make it hollow. You can change its boundary properties from here. Again, if you click here and you want to change the boundary symbol, so click to this edit symbol. this one button below the outline color. This will lead you to this dialog box once. Okay, so if you go to this outline, fine, you can follow this there as well, but once it is the line. Okay, vector data in the form of points, lines and polygons. So you can select any type of the line here, just like if I want to select uh, I mean any one of them, like this one, and click OK. Fine, and click OK. If I click OK, now you can see that the boundary style is changed to this one. You can see on the layer level as well in the table of content just left of this whole screen. This one. Fine. Okay. And now coming to the next process, or the next geospatial analysis on the vector data, which is union, right? Uh, Let me open this administrative level 3 map, which are the districts of the country. And before going to this union tool process, I would like to let you know by some of the ways how you can select and deselect the features. Just like a right click, or another way, if the names are not properly visible and the label function is not properly working, then another way how we can find out or select any region by the name is that right click to the layer and go to the open attribute table. Fine, then you can see this option here, select by attributes. Hit this button. Fine, and now you can see that this is the map of the administrative level 3, which are actually the districts. So this belongs to name 3. So click this one. Fine, and get the unique values. Hit this button so that you may get the names. And if I want to search for the Multan, so according to the alphabetic sequence, I have to follow till MUL, Multan, right? Double click here and apply. Okay, there was a problem selecting invalid. Okay. So what's the problem? Let me tell you, we didn't put the equal to sign. Fine. So you have to put the equal to sign as well. Okay. Select by attributes, the name 3. Fine. This one, equal to. Fine. Get unique values by, I mean, anyone, just like the district Bhimber of Azad Kashmir is visible here right now on this interface, just like this one. This is the district Bhimber of Azad Kashmir. Fine. So I would like to search it here. I look at this. Double click. Once it is mentioned here, apply. Once you hit the button apply, you can see that this feature is selected here, right? So one of the method that how you can select the feature from using the attribute table and information from this selecting by the attributes. Fine. Okay. One another way how you can select multiple shape files is if you go to this tools toolbar, to this drop down menu of the select feature. If you click this, you can go through a number of ways you can select your features. Just like I would like to keep it here near on the screen. Okay, just like select by polygon. If I click and make a polygon in this way, it's not working right now. Anyhow, select by lasso. Uh, this is how randomly you have to make a selection. Still it's not working. I don't know what's problem. Let me check it again. Okay, close this toolbar. Once go to, okay, that was the tools toolbar. Not to close that. Fine. Okay, here we go with the tools toolbar. Click this one once. Okay, and save your file. Fine. Okay, now going to this select by lasso. Okay. By the same way, if it's not working, let me try by the circle once. Drawing a circle is not still working. Select by a line. Still it's not working. Okay. Can any one of you share what can be problem here? Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yes, you are right. Okay. If the process is not working from the selection tools, what you have to do, this was the process, but most of the time students do that, and I was doing this purposely, right? What you have to do is once you select the selection method, uh, click, keep selecting, select the feature. Just a moment. Once you go to this selection button, okay. Oh, it's not working, right? Okay, let me check again for another layer. Select feature, now it's working. So hold the control button and uh, okay, where is the selection tools toolbar? It's here. Okay, let me set it here. Okay, now select by lasso, and I think it is going to work now, right? So nothing problematic, fine. Just click this one, unselect all. Let's try one by one, just like by the rectangle. If anything is not working, nothing to be worried, right? Uh, Look at this. The boundary of the rectangle to any of the shape boundary is going to intersect. The shape file will be selected accordingly, right? Once these 3 to 4 shape files are selected, if you repeat this rectangle again, it will select the newly boundaries of the shape file and leave the previous one, right? Again, you can check this one. As you cross the boundary of 2 shape files, it will select them both, just like this one, again just like this one, and again just like this one, fine. You can select many of them simultaneously as well, fine. And by the same way, you can clear the selected feature again by this process of the polygon, like this one, two, three, four, five. All of them will get selected, right? This part is not actually selected. Actually, this one boundary is selected, and it's shown here that the boundary is selected for this Islamabad region as well, but you can see that the line behind this area is of the different color, fine. Okay, so deselecting this one. Okay, now we have been discussing that how actually the union works. Once you go to this toolbar, click this one. Here you can see that it's asking for the features. Feature means the shape file, right? Just like I have one of 2 different shape files, this one and this one. If I want to join them together, then I should use for this union tool or the geospatial analysis option. Okay, so you can drag and drop it by this way and this way, or the other process is firstly select them to cross, and you can select from this drop down menu if you are well aware of the names of the layer, fine. So by anyway, click them both simultaneously and drag and drop to their these fields, fine. If you do not select the output location and leave it by default, it's fine. And just click or hit this OK button. You will see that both of these layer will become a single layer. Fine. Now, if I uncheck these two, you can see that now these two two layers means the two different districts are joined together. But one thing that you can notice or is uh, apparently you can see that the line in between both of two shape files is still there. The union tool is most of the time used when you have to prepare your study area such that it comprises of more number of administrative areas, but you want to to keep the boundary there. Fine, just to show that what is the special extent of one single area. Fine. Yeah, fine. Yes, yes. Okay. If you want to remove this line in between these two and want to show the whole both of them, which is actually right now a single layer, and both of them district as a single shape file with the single boundary all the way without this in between line, what you have to do to go through is actually the dissolve process or the dissolve geospatial tool. Once you click this one, then you have to put this shapefile which is already union, right? For the dissolve process you have firstly to make union. Just like these two are two different shapefiles, you cannot dissolve these two shapefiles once as they are separately. Fine. Firstly you have to make the union from them, and then you have to use this dissolve tool to remove the in between line. Okay, just like you put this feature here as an input. uh, it's fine if you don't select anything based, it's asking on behalf of which field you are going to dissolve them, which is common. So there are a number of fields which are common, so you can leave them by as they are and just hit this button. So you can see here at the bottom the dissolve process is in progress, and you can now see this shape file which is altogether a single shape file, and it is now dissolved into a single shape file. Right now both of the districts have merged together such a way that their mutual boundary is not visible right now. Fine. Is everything fine till now? This particular session was actually related to the working on the vector data. Fine. So now I would like to let you know guys how you can add some of the new vector data. Fine. Okay, just like I want to draw a line here or want to mark some points. If it's working, let me add the base map just for the sake of understanding where I am working on the global scale. OpenStreetMap is very convenient one on which you can see the reference information behind your shapefile. Just look at this. It is marked as Rawalpindi. This is the Urdu language description, and this one is the Islamabad Rawalpindi boundary. And again, you can see this one district. This division, the whole division is showing the Gujranwala, Sialkot, Mandi Bahauddin, Chakwal, Talagang, around 10 to 12 districts actually. So these were actually initially two divisions, not districts.